Nony. Hello guys, I am Nony from English with Nony. Today's English lesson is about how to ask for permission. In today's lesson, you will learn several ways to ask for permission. May I, can I, could I are the most common expressions in English used to ask for permission. What is permission? Permission is where you ask someone if it is okay for you to do, use, or take something. Whenever you take something that belongs to someone else without asking for permission, it is stealing. So, in order not to be accused of stealing, it is important you ask for permission before you take or use something that belongs to someone else. This lesson will expose you to different ways of asking for permission and also how you can politely ask for permission and how you can give or grant permission. Alright, let's start with can I. Can I is completely an informal expression that is used to ask for permission. You can use it to ask for permission from people that are very close to you or people you have very close relationship with. Now the structure. Whenever you're using can I comes with the verb in the present form. For example, can I return your book later? Can I return your book later? Can I go with you? Or can we go together? Can we go together? Next we have is could I. Could I is a very formal expression of asking for permission. It is more formal than can I. The structure. The structure is the same thing like in the case of can I. That is, could I plus the verb in the present form. Example, could I open the window? It is hot in here. Could I help you? Next we have is may I. May I is the most correct way to ask for permission in traditional English. It is quite polite and formal. You can use it for people in authority, also your parents or your teachers. Now the structure. Whenever you are using may I comes with the verb in the present form. Example, may I sit here? May I use a laptop? May I have a glass of water? Now, when you want to sound more polite or very polite, you can just add please. Example, may I ask some questions, please? May I come in, please? Alright, now going further in the lesson, there are other ways you can ask for permission in English. Some of them are, number one, do you mind if I? Do you mind if I? Now, this expression is used when you want to show concern about how the person might feel about the permission you're asking for. Now, the structure is, do you mind if I plus the verb in the present form. Example, do you mind if I join you? Do you mind if I drive your car? Next we have is, would you mind if I? This expression is quite polite and it is used to ask for permission in formal situation. Now in the structure you have, would you mind if I plus the verb in the past. Example, would you mind if I joined you? Do you mind if I sent you the email later? Do you mind if I bought a drink for you? The next we have is it alright if I? Now this is very similar to do you mind if I? It is commonly used in informal English. Now the structure is it alright if I plus the verb in the present form. Example, is it alright if you fetch my children from school? Okay, another example is, okay, for instance, Becky is asking me a question. Are you coming to my party tonight? I am answering her now. Yes. Is it alright if I bring a friend? Is it alright if I bring a friend? Alright, in this question, I'm trying to find out if she's comfortable, if she's cool, if she's okay, I bring someone else by coming. The next one is, which is also similar, is it okay if I? Is it okay if I? Now in the structure, it comes with is it okay the verb will be in the present form. Example, is it okay if I finish my report tomorrow? Is it okay if I finish my report tomorrow? Is it okay if I send you the parcel later in the day? Is it okay if I send the parcel later today? Alright, the next we have is, would it be alright if I? Would it be alright if I? This expression shows that you are concerned whether the person you're asking the permission from has any problem accepting the permission or not. Just like what we saw in Do You Mind If I? Now in the structure it comes with, would it be alright if I, plus the verb will be in the past. In the past. Example, will it be alright if I paid the bill? Will it be alright if I cooked the food? Alright. The next we have is, do you think I can? Do you think I can? This expression sounds formal, but it can be used in formal situation and also in semi-formal situation as well. The form or the structure is, do you think I can? The verb will be in the present form. Example, do you think I can borrow your dress for the party? Do you think I can borrow your dress for the party? Do you think I can do it myself? Do you think I can do it myself? Alright, the next one is, if you don't mind, I would like to. If you don't mind, I would like to. Now, this expression is not in the question format as the others. It can be used in formal situation. And okay, the structure is, if you don't mind, I would like to. Then the verb will be in the present form. Example, if you don't mind, I would like to go home now. If you don't mind, I would like to go home now. If you don't mind, I would like to help you with the report. If you don't mind, I would like to help you with the report. Next we have is, I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could. Now in the structure it is, I wonder if I could, then the verb will be in the present form. Example, I wonder if I could join your team. Or I wonder if I could pay your fees. I wonder if I could pay your fee. The next we have is, could I possibly? This expression is not very common, but it's quite polite and is a good way to ask for permission. Now the structure is, could I possibly, then the verb will be in the present form. Example, could I possibly call you later at night? Could I possibly call you later at night? Or could I possibly send you the email later? Could I possibly send you the email later? The last one for today is it possible for me to? This is an indirect and polite way to ask for permission. Though it sounds like a question or seems like one is talking about ability rather than asking for permission, but it is a common way to express or seek for permission. Now in the structure is it possible for me to, plus the verb in the present form. Example, is it possible for me to invite my friends to your party? Is it possible for me to invite my friends to your party? Or another example is it possible for me to use the hall for the meeting? Is it possible for me to use the hall for the meeting? What we're going to look at is how you can respond or give permission. Now, let's assume you're not the one asking for the permission. Someone else is asking you for the permission. How do you say yes to it? Okay. There are several ways you can say yes, grant, or give permission. Example, let's look at this sentence. May I take your photograph? Now, in this question, you are very comfortable with it. Now, how do you say yes? Now, you will say, sure, no problem. Of course. Go ahead. Yes, that's fine by me. Yes, of course, you can. Yes, feel free. No worries. I love this one so much. No worries. That's fine. Right. Now, let's assume the question is the other way around. Do you mind if I take your photograph? Now, you will say something like, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind simply means it's okay by me. I'm fine with it. Go ahead. Alright, guys, that is it for today's lesson. We have looked at different ways you can ask for permission and how you can also grant or give permission. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, I want you in the comments to tell me all the ways you can grant permission that is not included in this lesson. If you love my work, kindly give me a thumbs up, share, and hit the subscribe button. You can also connect with me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. For more English lessons, check out English with Nony. See you next time. Ta-da!